Hi guys, so this video is about Darrell Mileham back in UK. I am so happy and thrilled to see him back in UK. Let me just give you a little bit rundown, and also be kind of behind the scene. I did not know Darrell, and then one of my viewer alert me to his flight of concern, and I went over and checked Darrell video, and I saw that I've seen a man who was sick, who was desperate, and he was pleading that he needs help. He wants to get back to UK because of his health concern. At the same time, he also lost his PIP. But at that moment, it's kind of very confusing, because of his English accents. I have to tell you though, even I have a coworker who's English. I also have a hard time to listen to it. It's not only about the accent, but also the audio. That's why when I finally speak to Darrell, I said, just can you be closer to your microphone? Sometimes it's hard to listen to the word. At the same time, I have to admit sometimes I have a problem of hearing, maybe because of my tinnitus. A lot of people maybe doesn't know that I have tinnitus, so maybe that's one reason. I mean, I can hear you what you're talking, but the word was not sometimes can be not very clear for me. So when I'm seeing that video, that's right away, and I have no doubt. I've been telling people, I watch, I kind of study people, and then since I was very young, and then I have no doubt that he was, telling the truth, that he wants to get back to UK. And then at the same time, of course, I almost forgot that, kind of confusing. People were saying that, you were saying that you're not, you're not old enough to receive pension, and then you're talking about you losing your pension. And then I have to clarify that. I did my research and then find out that the one he was receiving was a PIP. It was just it's not a pension, because he was too young. He was 62 or 63, and then you have to be, I believe, 65 or 66 in UK to be able to receive your pension. So I said, what, I'm gonna try to tell his story, and to my viewers, so hopefully we can get some help. And I did that. Everybody we did the interview. For some reason, I just don't feel we are not getting the help that was needed for Darrell. It's one thing is it's a lot of money. We're talking about a lot of money. We're talking about a ticket to UK, and also a little bit complicated with the issue with the visa, and then also he has a problem with the tenant, so it's kind of a little bit complicated. And then I also would say that Darrell is not he's not, even though he's English, he's not that like a smooth talker, like a salesman, like Tintin, who's magnificent, with his skill. I mean, he can sell you, he can sell, even an ice cube to Eskimo, as they say. So, and I'm the same way, I'm probably also, and I have to admit, I don't have that big of an audience to reach out to. So, and then we were also getting what do you call that, like something blocking, of course, the the naysayer that don't agree. So I also became kind of desperate at the time. I also just feel like desperate, and guys, when I have my mindset on certain things, I stick with it. Doesn't matter, what other people say. People cannot persuade me. If I believe into something, I stick with that. So behind the scene, I reach out to Paul, Old Dog New Trick, and I said, I sometimes communicate with Paul through email. I said, Paul, I almost like pleading with Paul. I said, you know what? Maybe you can help this gentleman here. He's desperate. He need to go. He's sick, and he has no income right now, and he need help to get back to UK. Could you, maybe, do a video or interview this man, help him. Just like. I didn't say. I don't know if I have said it. Just like what he did for broke expat John. So, and then like in a day or two, I was surprised that Paul responded back right away to me, and he said, what, he heard about Darrell. And then they were talking about him, and he said that they have decided that instead of making another broke expat Jan situation, they will just try to get help for Darrell, just between the support group. Paul, he has a very strong support group, good expat community. It's the same community that helped broke expat John. So he said, instead of going to, doing the interview and do a video, he doesn't feel like maybe he doesn't necessarily need to, because the support group are willing to help. So okay, and I said to Paul, that's wonderful. I mean, whatever, and whatever you think is the best, So I was relieved, but I didn't say nothing. I didn't tell you guys, the viewer, or even to Darrell. I didn't say nothing. I just keep my mouth shut, keep quiet. That's how I operate. I don't want to give out too much information unless it's already been done. Because at the same time, I also want to save face. In case something go wrong, I don't want to lose face. Lose face. So, and then I don't know who are these people, Paul, support group, and then we've seen. I think I did a video about Hefty, and then of course we all know what happened to Hefty, and when Hefty, turned out to be a fantasy, or I don't know, my personal belief, he's not a legit person, so that it hurt me even more now, and then when I did that video about Hefty, scam Darrell, with that promise of getting the ticket, one of the support group have came to make a comment. His name is oh gee, I should have be ready with this. His name is Roy. Let me see. Let me just hold on, guys. Roy Reynolds said, what, we're gonna help him. We are already talking about that. We are try to raise fund to help him. And then I just realized, oh, Roy is the is one of the support group. And then I went back to I was watching their channel with all the comment, and I see a lot of supportive and also a lot of negative over there. And I saw Roy was commenting there, and I have no idea that he was already like he knows the situation of Darrell. So he, what I'm trying to say, he's the one who, but he was just, trying to keep a low key without saying too much. That's that's to show you a real good person. He doesn't, not to brag about things, but he just do it quietly. It's like my kind of guy. So. And then I find out that he was connected with the Paul. He was part of the community, and he did say it. It's not like why I'm saying this now. Why I'm trying to expose, because he did say it. He's part of the community. He said it on my video. So I just want to thank the reason I'm making this video is I just want to thank Roy Reynolds, and also the whole support group. You guys are the real hero. You guys are good people that went out of the way to help there get back to UK. And then there's other people too. There's other people that if I miss it, I'm sorry. There's another beautiful lady, Victoria. There's no, she doesn't like she doesn't have a profile, but she's a beauty inside. She was helping there, sending money whatever she can. And I'm sure there's other, I think there's another person, I think, again, if I miss somebody, I think Mike Johns also. And there's another person came forward, was Bad Boy. He called himself the Bad Boy, but he really, he's not a bad boy. He was the one who was he said to Darrell. I was reading the comments. Said, what? Once you get here, you get a place to stay. We'll take care of you from here forward. So he's going to try his best. He also like arranged a kind of a support group in UK to help there on that journey. So Bad Boy was able, and then he whatever he said, that's what he did. So there is back in UK now, and I'm just very happy that that he's so he can take care of his business, what he needs to do. So this is the thing. We, of course, people see that I can be critical of two channel and maybe a little bit other people, but we also we try to do to help other people when in need. If somebody in need, if they need a voice, or something that feel like being being accused or something that is not right. I always like to give people like a voice, or give a different opinion. It's the same thing with when I did interview Mitch. Mitch was portrayed as like a gigolo, a playboy, what, sexpat or something like that. Well, you know what? There's another side to that. There's another side to that, and people did not realize he was manipulated by Tintin from the day he arrived in Bohol. So that's why I said, what, I need to tell that story. That's why I interview Mitch. You can see that that's me. I try to give people another opinion or another side to the story. All right. So we are not just, you know, so they cannot say like Brian or Terrence cannot say that, hey, you know, we are just like a troll channel. We are not. I totally disagree with that. You know, I'm a real person. I'm always welcome people opinion, and whenever people comment, I always respond. And you know, sometimes I even invite the other side. Let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. You know, everybody know I have invited so many times to Brian and also Terrence to come to the table. Let's have a talk. But they, you know, for some reason, you know, they do not, you know, want to have a discussion. That's the, you know, but that's, you know, that's their choice. So yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, very, very, very happy that you know, that's other people have saying other things that you know, about gambling, about their gambling or something like that. You know, that's not the point. The point is what I'm seeing is the man is sick and he need help. So you know, that's all I care is to see him get back to UK. All right. So you cannot just you know, it's, I'm not trying to be judgmental. Like I have a certain example. We give money to church. We give money to charity. Do we know where the money is going? We don't, right? We give money to beggar on the street. Do you know, like, if that person have committed a crime? We don't. So I mean, you know, people, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. All right. So I hope, you know, you keep that in mind. You know, just anyway. So I think that's it for this video, and let me know your thought. And I appreciate it for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.